Greetings, everyone. How are you all doing today? Wow, we are in some very intense astrological energy. I am doing my best to just breathe, stay present, and mind the stories that I'm telling myself about how I'm feeling. The level of intensity that I am experiencing in my body and my emotional self because of this Scorpio full moon is really a lot. It feels like a lot. And so, you know, I'm the Moon Mama. This is our Master Nodal class. We are tracking the nodes through the cosmos. The nodes, the reason we track the nodes is because the nodes are the evolutionary point of our experience. It's where we're going. And currently the nodes are in Pisces. The North Node is in Pisces, which is where we're headed. And so Pisces is the energy of our spiritual practices, our spirituality, our creativity, our ancestral realm. Like, it's an opportunity for us to come into a deeper experience of oneness in our understanding of reality, that we are not having isolated experiences, but that who we are is a part of a greater experience. And that's that Pisces North Node. The Virgo South Node is giving us the opportunity to clean up all our old patterns and ways of being that formulated the reality of separation. The ways that we have lived in cultures and families and communities practicing separation, believing that God is outside of us, that we need someone to come and save us, that you know, the ways we practice codependence in relationships, believing that we need a person to behave a certain way in order for us to be happy or okay. Like, all that stuff has to go. All that stuff is being cleaned up. And we are currently in this experience with the Taurus sun, and the moon is in Sagittarius, but we just had a Scorpio full moon. So it feels very intense. And the Sagittarius full moon is just intensifying it because that's a fire sign. So what's required today is, depending on your own experience, it's just really, sometimes we just need to be still and have faith and trust the process, like surrender, like deeply let go, and deeply let go and allow yourself to be a part of the creative process. Now, as I'm saying this, I'm also realizing how much I'm having a hard time doing this myself. And so I'm just going to say that out loud, you know, like the surrender piece is something that for me is like, I find myself resisting it. I'll just take a deep breath and release. And I'm working, and I'm intending today to be surrender, to not take any actions to attempt to repair anything or course correct anything, but to literally allow things that no longer serve me to fall away. Allowing myself to feel all the things that I'm feeling, and to trust that what is meant will show up on the other end of this destruction that I'm experiencing right now in my own reality. So with that, today is a really great day to really just lean into trust. That's all I can really say. Like, Mercury is in a opposition to Lilith. Mercury's in Taurus. And so it's a very slow energy with Mercury in Taurus and the sun in Taurus. Like, change is happening, but it's happening really slow now. So you might feel like you're being dragged along. You might feel like frustration and angst and like there's no way out because there is no way out, but there is a way through. And the through is to feel it, So for me, it's like this Scorpio energy. What does death feel like? What does it feel like to really let go, to surrender, to not attempt to rescue, like just let it go. It is what it is, and whatever that is in your own life, I come here and I share my own experiences because I know that astrology is a blueprint. That's why I share my experiences, because I know that astrology is a blueprint. I don't share my experiences for people to over relate to my experience, because my experience will not be your experience. Now, if you have profound resonance with the things that I'm sharing, it's because the South Node is in Virgo, and I am a Virgo with a 6th house with a lot. So everyone is going through Virgo themed experiences right now, which is why I'm doing this nodal class with the South Node in Virgo, because I have the experience or the perspective that can be very relatable to people right now, because the South Node is in Virgo and I am a Virgo. So if you deeply resonate with my experiences or any of that, it's because that's the code. I'm just reading the code. But if I'm saying things that you're going through also, it's not because I am psychic or because it's literally because I'm reading the code. I literally am reading the instructions of the cosmos, which most people will resonate with right now because it's the South Node in Virgo. And I am a Virgo. So this is like my language. So I can speak it in a way that other people get it. And I can speak it in a way that other people get it, that people resonate with it. But I'm sharing that to say that the resonance is for you. It is because something is happening within you. It is not about your relationship with me. It's all because there is a code. So the code that I'm reading, it might be coming out of my mouth, but it's just the code, and it's personal to you. So do your best. Even though you might feel like, oh, how does she know this? She knows everything about me. I don't. I don't know everything about you. I'm reading a code, and we all have these things going on right now. I'm reading a code, and we're all going through a very similar thing. Haley says, yes, this helps me ungaslight myself to feel so seen and understood. Yes, it's the nature of astrology, and it's my gift. It is my gift to read the code. It is my gift to invoke feelings in people that maybe they have never felt with another. That's my gift. So don't ignore that, but those feelings are yours. They're not about me. They're not about me. And it's like, I remember I was really doing some work to heal my relationships with the masculine, and I was friends with this man who was actually Apollo priest. And when we started to engage, he said, once we have this experience with one another, don't make your feelings be about me. Know that I have sparked something that was already in you, and maybe it's the first time it's been sparked, so you want to make it be about me, but it's not about me. The feelings are in you. And so I just hope that's helpful, because it's important for us to know that we have this experience of oneness. There is a cosmic clock happening. We are all in this together, and I'm not special. I'm just reading the book. That's it. It's like I'm reading out loud to you all what I'm seeing in the cosmos. So I just want, my work is to point you back to yourself, not to point you to me. And I'm very, very mindful of that I'm not attempting to create followers in the ways of spiritual gurus. That's not what we're doing. We're literally learning to access the guru within our own selves. That's what I am reading the astrology, accessing the guru within myself. And when I look at the astrology and I know, for instance, when I'm like, oh, it's a Scorpio full moon, that means there's a death happening. And I'm experiencing it because it's a cosmic thing that's happening. And then when I share it with you, you are also having your own death. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't predict it. I didn't predict that you were having a death. I just am reading the cosmology, you know? And anybody can do what I'm doing. Anybody can do it. I could teach anybody to do it. The people who work with me, I'm teaching them to do it in their own way. It's not the easiest thing to learn. Like, I am wired for this because I understand my astrology. Like, I'm very tapped in. I can hear, but I can teach anybody to do it because it's something that we all have. We all have the capacity to do it. And I'm just here doing it so that we can all be on the map together. You know what I mean? Like the more of us that are on the map together, the better off we all are, you know? So with that, you guys, be with this experience of where you are letting go of old things that are dying. Like the nodal points have come to an Aries degree. So there is a revolution happening. We just had the Scorpio full moon. So this, like for me, I'm actually feeling like this is pretty uncomfortable. It feels undesirable. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, but I'm with it. You know what I mean? And I'm acknowledging all the parts of me that don't like it and don't want to do it and feel uncomfortable because I know that it's a part of the process. It is this experience of releasing and dying is a part of the process. It is uncomfortable, it is intense, but it is how we get to where we want to be, you know? So next month, we're going to have a full moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be like really like enthusiasm and heart opening and like freedom. It's going to be a completely different energy, but we got to go through this in order to get to that. We have to cross through hell to get to the heavenly realms. And we are in the throes of the darkness in Scorpio. So, which is a very powerful time for us to revolutionize and call our power back to ourselves. So I encourage you to spend some time feeling what you're feeling, allowing the depths of it to move through you. Breathe, take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and do the work that you need to do to be present with your own experience. Okay, you all. Peace and blessings. Whew, this is some energy. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.